Okay, so this is still day 2 of me vlogging as a hobo. I'm looking around because, like, I have this bright ass light flashing at me in my car when it's nighttime, it's fucking dark. I'm just making sure nobody comes and looks at me like I'm a fucking psychopath, you know? Just sitting here in his car with his face all lit up, looking around like some sort of crazy murderer. But nah. One of the another problem about being homeless is weather. You know, you gotta deal with the weather. It affects you a little bit more than it affects other people with homes. And that being said, one time it was raining, and my car has a little bit of a leak at the front driver's seat door, and some little leak. But it's not a big deal. That's not even what I want to talk about. Like one time, I went with my friend to a hike, and it was a rainy day. I forgot to close the windows. I leave it open because, like, you know, if I'm eating shit in here and I'm here all the time, you know, I'm gonna leave. I don't want to leave any odor, so I leave the windows open all the time. Practically, they're not open right now because I don't want people to think I'm like super crazy talking in my car with my face all lit up, looking around. So my windows are all closed just so that people don't think I'm super crazy. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, weather. So another thing is like, if it gets too hot, like you gotta always park in shade during summertime. Windows gotta be all open, or you're blasting AC, which is kind of stupid because you're homeless. You know, you can't afford to waste gas money. And when it's too cold, you just gotta kind of like power through it, because the fuck are you gonna do? Really, what the fuck are you gonna do? You can wear more of your clothes. Um, you know, you're gonna be a little bit uncomfortable because it's gonna be hard to move. You're gonna feel like like a little straight jacket, a big old straight jacket, and you won't be able to move. But you'll stay warm. It'll be hard to sleep because when it's super cold, it gets a little bit hard to sleep, and if you remove too much clothes, it gets hard to sleep. So occasionally, I turn on the heater. I mean, you don't want to freeze to death, so I gotta turn on the heater. But that's bad too, because like if you don't have a cooler, then your food's all sitting around everywhere, like my food is, and then you turn on the heater and it starts heating up the food, and then the food gets bad faster, and it's just yeah. But I need a cooler. I haven't bought one yet. I'm thinking about buying one. Put my food in, but it's winter, so it's okay. Food stays fresher longer. It's all good. It's all good. So I ain't too worried about that. I'll get a cooler. Later in a few months. Hopefully, like cooler technology, gets advanced, and then you can hold food colder for much longer. Hopefully, maybe I don't know. But I'm not gonna get cooler right now. Let's see. Another thing about the weather is rain. Like I talked a little bit about it earlier, but I'm gonna talk a little more about right now. Um, See, I hand wash all my clothes, and then where am I gonna dry them? Obviously, I lay them out on my car. I like the headrest. I put my clothes over the chair as flat as it can be so that I can dry, keep my windows open so that air circulation, dry it out. And usually it takes about 24 hours, 24 or like less than 2 days, clothes will dry, but mostly 24 hours. Unless it's raining, then it'll take like a week. And that's bad, because like if you then you start having a pile up of clothes that are wet in your car, and yeah, that sucks. That sucks. And you know, yeah. But yeah. Like I think that's all I had to say.